All right, what's going on? We've got Noskova versus Anisimova just about to kick off. Pegula's got match point again to finish this one. And, yeah, Noskova versus Anisimova. Crazy match that's on an outside court that nobody's watching, which is really sad because it deserves to be center court, to be honest. Maybe after Pegula, everyone would go over and watch it. All right, match point again. Serving to the backhand of Castella. Return goes in. Pegula backhand up the line is wide. And we get to deuce. All right. Back to deuce. Also 30 love already for Anisimova. Hang on, do we have the scores? Whoops, my bad. All right. As Pegula is now facing a break point. Castella to take us to a breakup in this final set. I'm sure I go change the scoreboard. My bad. There we go. All right. Break point. Backhand return. Into the back of Pegula. Backhand from Castella. To the back of Pegula. It's Castella. Backhand again. To the back of Pegula. It's Castella. Keeps going to the back of Pegula. Now Castella gets a forehand. Pegula goes cross court for a winner. Nice hitting from Jess Pegula. And we get back to deuce. All right, first game goes to Anisimova. 1 love. All right, back to deuce. As the return goes to the back of Pegula. Forehand now from Castella to the front of Pegula. Is Castella again to the front of Pegula. Into the front of Castella is Pegula. Cross court. Castella gets it up the line, but missed it wide. 4th match point for Pegula to get it done. Advantage Pegula to get to the quarterfinals. God, this match has been strange. It's a bit strange. Like, Castella's fought well, but Pegula has played an extra set for no reason. There it goes, wide on the return from Castella. And Pegula gets the win. She's got relief written all over her face. And they hug it out of the net. Castella's final Cincinnati as well. But Pegula survives. Like, I don't know how, because she was kicking ass until she wasn't. She was winning easily, and then she wasn't. All right, Pegula gets it done. Eventually, she gets it done. GG's. Yeah, good fight from Castella, but Pegula was in control. She was up a set and a break. Like, she was dominating. Even the second, she was almost up 5-2. I mean, it looked like it was just super, super easy. And then it all started to go wrong. And Pegula had to end up fighting for it. Even in the end there, she served for it twice, right? She broke, she served, she broken. Right? She served, she broke. This is the whole thing. I think Castella will be back next year. Nope, she won't. All right. As we get to 15:30 here, and Anisimova hits it out, 30-0. Also, it's Zverev and Paul, Menchik and Taranti. All happening at the moment. Feast and Demonor's coming on soon. Like I said, I'm open for suggestions. Like Gauff, Raducanu are coming up soon, so we could watch them at some point. So yeah, feel free to make some suggestions. We'll break the rule of don't tell me what to do, but I'm open to suggestions. All right, 40-30 Noskova. All right. Noskova holds 1-1. 1-1. Castella has been playing great lately. Yeah, she's had a great final season, But she hasn't said. She said before, like, I'm not going to reconsider. So, you know, you got to take her at her word. Also, I don't think she should reconsider. She's 35, right? Like play next year and what? Get injured and then have to retire injured or something? Like what? Like finish on a high. Like finish on a high. Nobody gets to do that. Finish on your terms, right? I don't see there's any reason for her to, for her to push another year, which what, she's not going to get, like, is she going to get better next year? Like realistically, no. She's probably not going to get better than this. So why not finish now when you have that? And I think she knows that, right? She knows that. It's just the fans or the tennis community that want her to keep playing, which is fine, right? I mean, yeah, why would you quit when you were ahead? But why wouldn't you? It's much more memorable for all of us. We'll all remember Castella's final year the way it's been if she retires. If she doesn't retire this year and she retires next year and she loses and gets injured, and we're not going to remember that. And we're going to be, oh, that's a shame. She should. And then all the people that are saying she should play on are going to come around and say she should have retired. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's the same people with Collins, right? Everybody was saying Collins should have played on, and then she did. And then she started losing. Oh, well, actually, nah, she should have retired. I changed my mind. So, like, yeah, like, the people that wanted to play on are either her fans, which I totally understand, or it's people that just want her to play on, and then if she retires, they'll say, oh, actually, no, she should have retired. They'll change their mind. Flip-floppers. Anyways, 2-1. I think she should retire, finish on top, and go out with an absolute bang. All right, 2-1 Anisimova. Go out on a high. No one gets to do that. How lucky are you to be able to play your best season in your final year? You know? No, Collins is not retired. She's just she's had like medical procedures or something lately. So she's not retired. She's still active. Oh my god. Active, pardon me. All right. 2-1. So what is going on? I can't believe this match has got no one watching, right? But also that this match is on court 4. It is I wouldn't say it's a disgrace. That's a little extreme. But it's definitely disappointing. Like, this deserves to have the limelight. You've got the Wimbledon champion taking on the US Open finalist of last year. I mean, this is a little bit of a shame that these two ladies don't get to play in front of the big crowd, right? I mean, they have to go play, and it's a small court, but also no one's there. Like, court 4, people are not showing up to, so that's a shame. It's a real shame. But we're here, and we'll watch it. I mean, I wouldn't even say we've got more people in the chat than they do in the stadium, which is sad, but also the internet. Yeah, there's a lot more people on the internet than in Cincinnati right now. 2-1 Anisimova. Zverev and Paul are playing at the moment as well. All right, 2-1. Anisimova leads. Noskova is going to serve. Noskova is going to serve. And she serves in the backhand of Anisimova. Noskova backhand. And Anisimova backhand goes wide. 15-love. Too many good matches today on the WTA. I feel bad that they got booted out on the outside courts. Speaks how good the women's game is. Exactly. That is true. It is one of those days where there's just so many good matches on the ladies' side for sure. Men's side's got some good ones as well. I mean, Hodar Kaboli was great. It lived up to the hype. Feason Demon is interesting. Paul and Zverev is interesting, right? Lots of interesting matches. Just realized that Eala lost to someone with the last name Over. True. That is true. She also beat Bartunkova, so people got to remember. All right. That goes out by Anisimova. Sorry, by Noskova. So many names to remember, chat. All right, but if you want to keep watching, jump on over. We're going to merge the streams just to make it easy for everyone. And if you want to talk about Kyrgios, we can. Because now we have less to watch, so we can be fine. But good win by Pegula. She gets it done. It wasn't easy at all. But she gets it done in 3, 7-5 in the third. And she's going to take on the winner of this match between Anisimova and Noskova, I think. Let me double check. Hang on. That could be wrong. Nope, that's right. She'll play the winner of this match. So come on over if you want to see who Pegula plays. All right. 40-30. 40-30. All right. As we get to deuce, double fault from Noskova. We get to deuce. Hey, Charles, thank you for the 56 months. Lots of stream hopping today. I know, it's one of those days. Tomorrow's not going to be like that. Today has just been... But that's just the schedule. With more to go. I mean, we've got more madness later. Anyways, advantage Anisimova. Nice return. Anisimova to take the break here. Serve. There's a fault. Second serve. Thanks, Charles, for 56 months. That's crazy. You almost been here for 5 years. 5 years? What the heck? All right. As Anisimova does break, 3-1. 3-1. All right. 3-1 Anisimova. Zverev's at 2-0 in the second. I'm just looking. So now that we have time to spare, we have time to breathe. So what's going on? So we've got Raducanu after Menchik. So she might be coming on very soon. Coco's coming on after Zverev. Demonov Feast is not happening. Well, it is, but it's not. It's not happening in my mind. 15 love. And Anisimova serves. She serves again Anisimova. Into the forehand Noskova. Return goes wide. 30 love. So what was this news that I missed? Cruz is playing next week. Yay. All right, 30 love as Anisimova comes to the net. 40 love. 40 love. $40 love. As that goes out by Noskova, and it's Anisimova with a 4-1 lead to start. All right. I just saw the clip of Anisimova drinking like a beer during the match against Eala. It wasn't a beer, it was an energy drink. It was a Red Bull. Not a sponsor. They should sponsor me. Commentator said, what is she drinking? Is it a beer? Well, it was clearly not a beer. It wasn't a beer. Chad, I've had a beer before. That was not a beer. No. Trust. I've had beer before. No. Plus, also, they showed the empty can of Red Bull. So, it was not a beer. All right. First set, 4-1. Anisimova is crushing it. Has Alcaraz received a wildcard at the US Open mixed doubles? No, not yet. Not that I know of. What happens to Kyrgios now? Well, he waits for the decision from the ITIA and WADA to see whether or not see how long he's banned for, or suspended for. So he goes through the process. He's provisionally suspended while they make that decision. So he can't play anyway. And he's basically... But the thing is, okay, so let's say it takes a month for this, and they give him 12 months. Then the month that he's down, the provisional suspension adds to the time. Or, sorry, it's time served, right? So if it does end up being a year, then and they take 2 months to get to that decision, then the 2 months counts. So he's provisionally suspended, but he's basically serving the time, whatever that's going to be when it comes out, right? And whatever that will be, 12 months, 18 months, I don't know. All right, love 15. So that's what he does now. He waits, which means likely the Australian Open is off the cards next year, which I'm sure, because he said this year was his last Wimbledon, right? Or he said this would be my last time playing at Wimbledon. So you would have thought that that sounds like he's going to retire at the start of next year. But if he gets suspended, that won't be possible. So, and he's supposed to be playing Kooyong. I think he's on the list. So that I think he can play Kooyong. It's an exhibition, so he can play that. But I mean, why would he play that? Why would he play that for no? There's no preparation for anything, right? He's not playing the tournament, so. All right, love 30 here, and Anisimova is kind of crushing Noskova. She hits a backhand winner. Wow. All right. And Anisimova love 40 for a double break. All right. Also, Taranti is serving for the match against Menchik. All right, we'll watch Raducanu. We haven't watched Raducanu for a minute. Let's watch Raducanu versus Schneider. Actually, that's a lie. We watched Raducanu all last week. I got a goldfish memory. Don't worry. I forget things. I'm very forgetful today. It's the way it is. We watched it all last week, and also the first rounds. Anyways, double break, 5-1, Anisimova. And Anisimova's going to serve for the set in 10 minutes. Not even joking. Not even joking. All right. Schneider versus Raducanu. Winner plays Swiatek as well. So very important for what's coming up tomorrow. So yeah, very important stuff. All right. Yeah, Schneider versus Swiatek. Schneider versus Raducanu. Winner plays Swiatek. And Schneider's no joke. We know how good Schneider can be. All right. 15 love. As Anisimova, 30 love. I tell you, she is looking so confident right now. 30 love. As with a fault second serve. Taranti's got match point. Feast and Demon are about to start. Serving to the forehand of Noskova. Into the back of Anisimova. Noskova forehand goes in the net. And it's 40 love. Anisimova to get the first set here. Serve. There's a fault, second serve. Taranti wins. Taranti wins. Menchik's out. Taranti's on a hell of a run this week. Return goes into the backhand of Anisimova. She puts it away. It's 6-1 first set of Anisimova. Wow. All right. Anisimova just crushing the Wimbledon champion. All right. 6-1. First set in the bag. Whew. Ridiculous. Ridiculous from Anisimova. All right. Yeah, Taranti's on a run this week. He's having like that Atman run from a couple years back. Good for him. All right. First set in the bag. And let's see. Let's see if Noskova can rebound here. I tell you what, this would be a flop, wouldn't it? This would be a flop. Out of all the matches today, we're like, oh, this is match of the day. Says who? Says who? God, it would be it has been disappointing because I thought this would be epic. So far, no, so good. All right. Said you, yeah. I'll tell you though, Pegula versus Castella. I mean, look, we've had two great matches already. So, sorry, 3 great matches already. So, look, I'm not mad if we don't have a good one here, but they can't all be bangers. But I would have thought on paper for sure, like top 10 clash, Wimbledon champ versus, Wimbledon finalist from last year. Like this is a power hitting match, and one player is winning very easily, and the other one is not competing at all, which is not what I expected between these two. But don't worry. We might have watched match of the day already. I don't know. Amanda really needed that Eala win. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think she probably was very stressed out going into that match because, for obvious reasons, playing Eala is stressful for many reasons. But getting through that the way she did might have just been a bit of a confidence boost. Going, oh, I went through that really, because it was the match with Eala wasn't a physical. Well, it was physical, but it wasn't like it wasn't a tactical display of dominance, but it was a mental effort for Anisimova to get through. you know? Now we're just waiting for Noskova to come back. Is that beer? No, it's orange juice. Because I'm fully sick with a cold, all right? And I'm trying to get over it because I don't have time to be sick. All right. Noskova's gotten lost on the way to the bathroom. She is on court 4. She probably hasn't been here before. It's very, very far away. She probably doesn't remember how to get back. Fair enough. The car park is a long way away. With 500k, you got to pop a bottle? Maybe I will. Maybe I will. Maybe we'll celebrate with a bottle of champagne for $500,000. Yeah, this is just there's nothing in this. Is orange juice. The only thing in this is pulp, all right? Pulp is the only thing in that. Orange juice and pulp, all right? Ain't got no added extras. I didn't pay for the extras, and I don't have the extras. Also, I don't like vodka. I had a bad experience once, right? Vodka is the end. No more vodka. I retired. All right. 6-1. Noskova to serve. As Noskova serves. A let. All right, serve again. Here's a fault. Second serve. Serving the backhand of Anisimova. Forehand from Noskova. Backhand of Anisimova. And Noskova backhand to the backhand of Anisimova. Into the forehand of Noskova. Anisimova forehand again. Here's a winner. Love 15. Nice hitting. Love 15. Love 15. The umpire's just looking at the sky, making sure the weather's not a problem. It is raining a little bit. Serving the forehand of Anisimova, return the net. 15-all. And there's a bit of serve again. And the return goes out by Anisimova, 30-15. And the umpire's just checking the courts. They're going to wait. It's a little slippery. These clouds have been threatening for a little bit. All right, let's see what happens. It is raining a little bit. It's supposed to rain for the next hour, they think. Yeah, we're going to have a delay. It's going to get real heavy soon. They're not going. This is going to be a delay. I just saw the radar, and I see yellow and red, which is bad. Green is okay. Yellow and red is run for cover. Red is like, get out of here. Get the hell out of here. It's crazy. So yeah, it's going to probably rain pretty badly soon. But that's all right. We can. We'll get through it. We'll get through it. But it is raining. It is raining. Hang on 1 second, chat. I just want to nothing. Can't do that. Ah, damn it. Doesn't matter. Don't worry. Nothing, chat. No seconds. No worries, Dutchies. Good luck with the rest of your day. How fast are courts in Cincinnati? Faster than Canada? Yes, they're faster than Canada. I don't know how much by, but they are faster, yeah. They are faster. They're just consulting the Weather Bureau. Would be a good match, whoever wins. Who's that? Swiatek. Oh, yeah. Rebecca and Swiatek would be awesome. Rebecca and Swiatek would be great. But Rebecca is going to hit. Well, she's not coming on court until. Well, she won't. They won't be putting them on court until they know it's not going. And they won't even be telling them to walk out. They'll be like, wait until 100% is not raining. They're not going to risk that. Yeah, all the courts are stopped. It's going to get worse. This rain is going to get worse. And I tell you, Noskova needs this rain. Because that first set went way too quick. She needs to regroup and go talk to the coaches off the court. And this is perfect for Noskova. This is exactly what she kind of needed. This is definitely her better for her. For sure. All right, players are leaving. Players are off the court. Players are leaving. Let me just get my... Where's my rain? Where's my rain? Give me my rain. There, it's raining. Where's my rain delay starting going? Where? No idea. There we go. All right. Are we going anywhere? No. We'll chill. We got nowhere to go. All right. Well, now is a great opportunity to talk about things that have happened today. What has happened today? Has anybody got any questions? Anybody got any questions? If this was one love in the first, I'd say, we'll come back. But being a whole set down, we'll stick around. If Rebecca in a match gets delayed until tomorrow, she'll have to play twice in one day. Yeah, we're a long way away from that. This is just like we haven't. They're not going to cancel the matches today. There's a lot more time left in the day to complete everything. So don't worry. I would be very surprised if we didn't have matches come back. It's just over the next hour. It's going to be raining. Pretty bad. But then after that, we should be sweet. So probably an hour, and then we're good. We should be good after about an hour, I think. Who's going to win the US Open? No idea. No clue. Yet. Wait until the end of the week and I'll tell you. I'll have a better idea since he's over. Living near Cincinnati is supposed to clear up. They also drive the courts very fast. Yeah. It's supposed to be. It says an hour. So once that hour is done, we'll be sweet. So, do you think Novak should retire? No, I do not. Just like Venus, I think Novak deserves. Unless injuries could retire anybody at any time, but I think he can retire whenever the hell he wants. I like that, and he can retire whenever he wants. I don't think people are going to tell him when to retire, and he won't listen to them anyway. He won't listen to them. No play for 20 minutes apparently. GMT is so annoying. I know we use it because it's supposed to be like universal, but what the hell is 8 o'clock GMT? What is that in 20 minutes or an hour? I think it's in 20 minutes, right? I need a clock on my wall that says GMT just the whole time so I don't get confused. All right, 20 minutes. That's optimistic. Yeah, the Novak documentary comes out tomorrow. That is true. That is true. Do I think Dimonor will win? Yes. I'm picking. I'm going for Dimonor. I'm rooting for Demon. Just heard about the Kyrgios news? Yeah. Yep. Pardon me. Novak's documentary comes out tomorrow. Yeah. Yeah, I'm interested to watch that. I'm very interested to watch that. Hoping Noskova comes back better after the rain. That was disappointing. Yeah, she got played. I mean, she got stunned. That was crazy. I don't think she expected that to be so easy for her opponent. Whew. Pardon me. Who are the top favorites for Cincinnati on the women's side? Probably Swiatek, Raducanu, Gauff, Sabalenka. I mean, the usual suspects. Not many umbrellas are up. Yeah, it's supposed to get worse. No umbrellas yet. Yeah, in about 5 minutes it's supposed to really hit, but then after probably in about 30 minutes we should be good. It should clear up. It should clear up in about 30 minutes. Chad, do you mind if I have some soup on stream? I know I don't like eating on stream, but I feel like soup is not food. It's sort of water. It's like drinking. I might go make some soup and come back. I'll be back. I'm not going to leave, but I might just heat up some soup and then eat some. I just need something. I need something. Don't worry, I won't slurp into the microphone. I'll slowly. I'll politely sip my soup. It's your channel. You can do whatever you want. Yeah, but I mean, you have to listen to it. I wasn't watching this match since I was watching TP versus Zverev, and Amanda was up a set. What happened to Linda? She just got outplayed. I mean, Anisimova just completely overpowered her. Just completely overpowered her. I had some first soup earlier. Oh, lovely. It's saying they're going to come back in like 15 minutes, but there's not too many umbrellas out, which is good. Not too many. At least outside. I don't know about inside. Taranti won. Yep. Yes, he did. Taranti won. Feast is up 1-0. Yeah, he is. Feast is up 1-love. We're starting to get some quarterfinal matchups as well. All right. Let me sip my soup. All right, how are we doing, chat? Now's the time we can talk about Kyrgios. Yay! Or no, I don't know. Does anyone want to talk about Kyrgios? Now we could talk about his. We can actually talk about his thing, his suspension. Or discuss it, or whatever you want to do. Or we can talk about something else. I'm fine with whatever. Pumpkin. It's nice. Warm soup. I don't think they ever really estimate a rain delay time that well. It's always short, and then they keep adding 15 minutes. Yeah. They're always optimistic. That's fine. Play some mahjong. I don't know how to do that. Kyrgios suspension versus Von Drusper suspension. Yep, they're two different things. I need to get more soup. Soup's delicious. The soup is so good. So easy to eat. Yo, thank you for the Yash, thank you for the gift. Oh, mahjong is addictive. Okay. They use Fritos as well. What's the head to head between these two? That's a great question. I want to say 2-1. I don't know why. I think they've played twice. I want to say 2-1. Yep, 2-1. 2-1 in favor of Noskova. Sorry, 2-1 in favor of Anisimova. I think. Yeah, 2-1 Anisimova. They played last year twice. Anisimova won both, including Wimbledon last year. Kyrgios pretending that he wanted to get to learn it from him first. When the ITIA published a statement before, it was kind of hilarious. Yeah, I think what he meant was he wanted to tell the story, because what they said, like, they didn't tell what happened. They just said he got suspended because of what he got suspended for. They didn't say why. So I think when he said, "I want to get ahead. I want you to hear from me first," he wanted to get his story out first of what happened. Not, he didn't want to announce what happened because the ITIA did. So yeah. So I think that's what he meant by hear from me first. Because then they're going to come out with their investigation, and then there's going to be a whole thing about like what happened and, you know, the testing and blah, 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 all the stories and all the, you know, the events that happened to lead up to that. I think he wanted to tell his side first. Or he'd tell the side, you know, he wants to announce what happened first, right? Before things go down, you know? Kyrgios has never been a grown child. Hard to not like a guy who is with Kalinskaya, though. Weird comment. Strange comment. Instant soup in a mug. Winter comfort food. Yeah, so good. Is soup healthy? It's healthy, right? What am I eating? I'm eating soup. I broke my rule of not eating on stream. But I'm drinking soup, so I'm drinking on stream again. I drink on stream all the time, so that's fine. I'm just drinking out of a spoon this time. I feel like soup is not as intrusive as like eating a steak or something that, like, you know, where I'm like, I don't want to do that on stream. Just like little spoons of soup, I think I don't feel so rude. Plus, I'm sick, so I feel, yeah. What kind of soup is this? Pumpkin soup. Soup's so cheap too. I got cans for like $2. I'm like, what? I've been sleeping on soup this whole time. Damn, I gotta start getting into soup. I'd be a soup guy. So easy, just chuck in a bowl. It's so easy to eat too. It's just like so simple. Yeah, I've been sleeping on this soup. By the way, chat, can we stop discussing who dated Kalinskaya first? It's kind of, it doesn't make any sense. What's that got to do with anyone? Who cares? It doesn't have anything to do with anything. It's just weird. It's a weird conversation. I thought so. Pumpkin cut. Yeah, it's orange. Orange soup. Squash here is in the Philippines. Oh, nice. Drink soup with plenty of ginger. It can relieve a cold. Yeah, I've got to go get more soup. I'm going to stock up on soup like it's the apocalypse. I'm just going to be a soup guy. I'll prep like a doomsday. Then we'll go from there. Then we'll go from there. Have I seen the Soup Seinfeld episode? I have, yeah. It's a famous one. Everybody's seen that one. No soup for you. We come back 1 year. Oh, man. I like pumpkin soup mixed with carrots. All right, nice. I don't have any carrots, so but next time. Yeah, this soup is keeping me going. How am I feeling today? I'm feeling better. I'm definitely not 100%, but my throat doesn't hurt, so I've been able to shout, which is good. It's just, I feel better than yesterday. Yesterday I felt like garbage. I don't know how we got through. Yesterday was a blur. I don't know how we got through yesterday. Soup's a must in Poland. No real lunch or dinner without it. Okay. I think this game is moot. Pegula will win against this winner, but Swiatek will beat Pegula in the final. Okay. But we can enjoy it. We can still enjoy it, though. You can't eat this soup standing up. Your knees will buckle. Wait, which soup? What, the soup I'm eating? I'm not going to test that out, but take it easy. Yeah. We haven't got much going on today after this. We've gone through the crazy part. So right now, it's like Gauff's coming up later. We've got Raducanu coming up soon. This match. And then tonight, I don't know. We'll watch something. I mean, we could watch Sabalenka tonight. I'm not sure. I haven't. I need bread to dip it in next time. Yeah. So yeah, we have that all happening. Oh, it was a Seinfeld live. Oh, sorry. I misinterpreted that. I forgot. I moved on. No soup for you. That's it. I think the Grand Slam curse is real. Andreeva isn't having the time of her life lately, and Linda is trying to find her groove. I mean, maybe. Pound some ginger, boiling water, lemon, and you're good to go. Okay. I don't have any of those, but I have water. So warm. Atman versus Superman. Mixed salt, lemon juice, honey. And it will soothe your throat. Been doing that. My throat's all right today. It's just yesterday was brutal. But luckily yesterday I rested once we got through that stream, that last match. I locked down and yeah. I'm rested as much as I could. I think tomorrow's schedule is going to be actually nicer. Because I don't think they're going to be starting at the same time. I think they're going to be starting later. Pardon me. So I could actually get some more sleep. I'm pretty sure the schedule tomorrow would be... I don't think they'll start at 11 a.m. I think they'll start at like 1. So I should at least get some extra hours. Did you watch Kaboli Hodar match? Yeah, it was great. It was a great match. What am I having? I'm having pumpkin soup to keep me going. No play before 4 p.m., which is when? Now? Isn't it 4 p.m. now? Yeah, it's 4 p.m. now. Yeah. Hodar is the future. He's just a teenager. I agree. It is weird that people are celebrating Hodar's loss. But that's also probably... pardon me. It's probably a good thing too, because it might be actually like... It might also mean like it just show that like how much of a threat he actually is. If people are that scared of him, if that makes sense. That they're scared, so they're getting crazy at him. It's 4 p.m. now, yeah. They're not coming back now. It'll probably be another 30 minutes. They're just going to change. Here we go. Oh, no, they haven't told us. Yeah, it's still raining, so there's no way they're coming back now. Probably another 20 minutes, I'd say. Maybe another 30. I'm celebrating because I'm rooting for Kaboli. Yeah, fair enough. Hodar pushed a ball kid. Why would you like him? Did he? Okay. You're going with that, are you? Yeah. Are you sure about that? You sure? You gotta watch. You just read a headline or something, did you? I really like Hodar. I think he'll be a force with a few tweaks in his game and some experience. Yeah. I think today, losing was a lack of experience today. You know, he closes that match out in a year. But I think a little bit of a lack of experience, maybe, and also maybe, you know, just underestimating maybe Kaboli a little bit in the second. Hodar has the most conspiracies around him of any player I remember. Yeah. But it starts with one thing and then, you know, and then all of a sudden everybody's like got something, like every time he does something, it's bad, right? I mean, you know, people get an idea of who they think he is. And because he's young, which is sad, you know, that he's a teenager and he's, you know, being labeled all these things early, people are going to stick with that. They're going to be like, yeah, but he pushed that ball kid one time. No, he didn't. She tripped on the thing as he walked past. She was getting out of his way and she tripped. Whatever. But people are going to look at that and go, yeah, he's the guy that pushed that kid. So of course he's cheating and breaking his own shoelaces. So like people are already in that like bad. This is a bad guy, which is so silly because he's not. Or people are like, oh, he's like he comes off as like maybe aggressive, or he seems very like, because he's very serious and he's very intense, right? So people are like, oh, I don't like that because he's very, like, he seems like he's angry all the time or whatever. And you're like, and look, those people have made up their minds. They're not going to change it. But like, every little thing he does, those people are going to scrutinize, which is sad because they haven't given him a chance, right? They haven't given him a chance to, you know, to watch him play and see what we all see, right? They're like, no, he's bad because he might have done this thing. And you're like, what? But whatever. Look, I'll be defending him unless he does something terrible, right? But I'm gonna defend Hodar. He's a 19-year-old kid. He doesn't deserve to be all this online hate before he even starts. That's not fair. That's not fair. He hasn't had a chance to introduce himself, and everybody's made up their mind. It's not fair. But he also seems to not give a shit about it, right? I mean, everyone's talking about his shoes, and he brings out a bag of shoes. So, like, I like his attitude. I think he doesn't care, and he sees the funny side in it anyway. But he's great. Hodar's great. We need Hodar. We need other players too. But the conversation when Sinner and Alcaraz are away, Hodar is what everyone's talking about this week. So that must be a good thing, even if it's not for the positive reasons all the time. It'll hurt his endorsement deals. No, it won't. No, it won't. If anything, it might improve him because people are talking about him. Like, he's not getting bad publicity because he's not doing anything bad. He's just people are making up their minds that he is, like, things that he does they don't like. You know, shoes break. He's bad. But it's probably bringing more attention to him, which means brands will be like, hang on, people are talking about this guy. We should get involved. Now, if he was doing bad things, right? If he was cheating or if he was he was pushing people and if he was aggressive like that, you would be like, yeah, okay, brands wouldn't want to go near someone who people think is a bad person. But he's not a bad person, as far as we know. Like, he doesn't done anything bad. So I reckon he'll get more brand deals because the brands will be like, oh, he's like, he seems to have some sort of like following. People are talking about him and things. And I hate when people pick sides with this, but the Hodar fans are going to be pissed off. And even me as well, right? Neutral fans are going to be like, nah, screw you guys. This guy's fine. Leave him alone. And he's going to build a protective following as well. So, you know, it's just one of the, it's probably going to help him in the end. Even if like now everyone likes to come up with these theories about who they think he is. Plus he's an incredible player, which helps. But yeah, I think he's going to be fine. I don't think he has an image. Like, I don't think he needs a PR manager to, what does he need to do? His image is fine. Like, I don't think he needs to improve his image. He's not doing anything bad. People are just making assumptions of what they think he is. And if he goes and then comes out and tries to do damage control over nothing, then the people that don't like him are going to be like, oh, he's trying too hard now. You can't please those people. That's why he brings out a bag of shoes, just to be like, haha, I have more shoes now. You happy? Like, he's going about it the right way, because he's not doing anything bad. He's not doing anything bad. And you can't convince those haters that they're never going to be fans. But they're going to watch him. You know that. They're going to watch him even if they don't like him. Yeah, match starts. They're going to come back in about 30 minutes. Starting to rain heavy now. Heavy rain now. Oh, man. 1 second, chat. All right. Does anyone know when the Demon Orb will continue? About 30 minutes. Pardon me, it's supposed to run for another 30 minutes. Oh, man. Caboli was saying, I'm too strong, I'm too strong. That's awesome. Oh, to a Spanish guy in the crowd who heckled him. I love Caboli for that. I love him for that. Love him for that. Good work. Good for him. Good for him. You tell him. You tell him. I love him for that. I love Caboli for that. That's so good. Hell yeah, you go off. Go off on him. That's it. You tell that heckler to go away. That was a great reaction. And look, it was a great match. So, it warranted that explosive reaction. He did well. He earned it, Caboli. I love that. I love that for him. Do you think the rain delay will favor Zverev or Paul? Probably Paul. I think rain delays mostly favor the player who's losing, right? Because the momentum stops. It gives them a chance to go, especially if you're losing 6-1 the first set. So yeah, I think for Demon or Feast, I don't think it makes a difference. They're going to come back like it just started again, so they're fine. I don't think it matters. But with Paul and Zverev, I think Paul benefits a lot from the rain delay. Especially being 4-3. Like he would come back, break Zverev, and we're into a third. So yeah, I think that helps Paul and hurts Zverev. It doesn't hurt Zverev, but it helps Paul. And this helps Noskova for sure. Any comment on Eala's Nike merch? I don't know if you already did it today. I have no idea what you're talking about. You talking about her outfit for the US Open, or are you talking about something else? What's her? You're talking about her outfit for the US Open? It looks like the Alcaraz one, right? Like it's got that like blue. I saw a photo of it. Oh wait, hang on. Eala t-shirt out of stock. Oh, okay. She had a t-shirt. Nike t-shirt, $42. It's already sold out. Alright. No, I didn't. Is that what you're talking about? It's a personalized t-shirt. Okay. Alright, chat. I'm going to check out eBay because I'm sure they're on eBay. Oh, chat. See, this is sad. You know why they sold out? Because people are scalping them. Yeah, they're on eBay for $300. What a fucking joke. That is a joke. That is a joke. Shame, shame, shame. Shame on those people. Shame. A $42 shirt, 20 it sells out, and people are selling for $300. Shame. Shame. That's gross. I hope that enough Eala fans got them. That it wasn't just a bunch of people that are going to resell them for 10 times the price. That's so sad. It's not. I mean, that's. I mean, there's business and there's just ripping people off, and that's a rip off. Look, I don't have a problem with reselling, but that's scalping, and I don't like that. People buying all those shirts up and reselling them, scalping them off to people for 10 times the price is crazy. If they were selling for $100 a piece, I'd be like, okay, $42, they're out of stock, supply demand, but $300. How do you justify a $300 fucking shirt? That's crazy. Don't buy them, chat. Don't buy them. Don't buy them. Don't buy them off there. Don't do it. Let those shirts sit. Nobody buy them. That's so sad. The Yala fans don't deserve that. They're just trying to have fun. They're just trying to enjoy the sport. And then you got people coming in there and fucking buying all the merch that was for the Yala fans. It wasn't for a bunch of random eBayers. That's so gross. What happened to Andreeva? She lost. I saw the yellow outfit. I think she will be wearing in the US Open. Yeah, I saw that too. It looks like the Alcaraz kind of like there's definitely an NBA vibe. Business is business. Hey, look. As a collector, I think that's a bit of a joke. To be honest. I would like one just for my collection, but I'm not going to pay that much for one. It's a pretty basic shirt too, but I mean, it's got Ayala's name on it, so that's gonna, yeah. Get that money. Oh my god. Chat, are you really siding with the scalpers? Are you kidding me? Are you seriously actually defending the scalpers? That's crazy. Don't defend them. Is Andreeva malfunctioning? No? All the Russian players screwed me this week. Damn, that sucks. Noskova is definitely not out of this match. Yeah, I agree. I think she'll go back and they'll be like, what the hell happened? And she'll come back and figure it out. They're supposed to be coming back in 15 minutes, but it is raining still. So that's probably going to be more like 30. But I think the rain's probably in the next 5 minutes is going to go away. Thanks, Gene. Appreciate it. Some are defending the scalpers because they know it gets a reaction. Oh, okay. So people are just being annoying. Okay. Get that money is such a... You don't mean that. You don't mean that. Or big trades. Did you buy a bunch of them? Is that you on eBay? Are you the scalper? Did you buy 10 Eala shirts with no intention to give them to anybody you know? Did you do that, did you? Are you doing that, are you? Did they sell out because you bought 10 of them? Cam grumpy today? I'm under the weather. What's a scalper? So a scalper is somebody who buys something for one price and then sells it for $1 million more. Again, like I said, I got no problem with resellers. Like reselling, it's fine. Okay, I've sold things on eBay before. It's fine. It's those ones that sell that buy something and then go, oh, I'm going to sell this thing for 10 times the price because I know people will want it. And you go, because I go to option, I go to thrift stores and stuff, and I watch thrifting videos, right? And they buy things for $1 and they sell it for 10, right? And yeah, that's 10 times more. But when somebody buys something that sells out, I know that in America it's a different culture, so maybe in America it's totally price gouging. That's what I'm not a fan of. It's fine if you find something for $2 at a yard sale and then you sell it for 10, which is the going price on eBay or whatever. But when you buy something for $40 and you sell it for $400, just because there's a fan base that really want it and there's a lot of demand for it, those people are not buying with the intention of keeping it, and I don't like that. I don't like that. There's already enough exploitation of the Eala fans going around, and we don't need people doing that as well. That's one way to get rid of those people. You want to really get rid of the fans? That's how you get rid of them. It's annoying. I scalp stocks every day. Okay, but that doesn't hurt anybody. That's different. The stock market is not the fans in the stock. That's come on. So Big Trades is like, oh, I should have done that. Okay, cool. So you're not reading the room. You're not reading the room. You're not reading the room. It's a shame. I wish I would have known that was a thing, so I would have bought 3 of them and maybe given 1 away or given 2 away. And kept 1 for myself. But I didn't know that was a thing until somebody mentioned it just now. That would have been, oh. She does it. By the way, Chay, if she ever has merch again, you tell me, because I'll buy a few and I'll give them to the chat. That'd be such a good giveaway. We have a lot of Eala fans showing up to the sport, so we got to give back. That'd be a good way. Give an Eala shirt out. But I don't have any because they're all sold out. And they're too expensive to buy. Maybe the scalpers at the tennis etiquette fan base. Oh, okay. They're punishing her for cheering double fault. Yeah. That's a deep cut. Now, usually scalpers don't actually like the thing that they're scalping, but I don't think they're tennis fans, people that are scalping. I think they're just they're fans of money. It's probably I don't think they're tennis fans. Oh, you put it on Discord this morning. I didn't look at the Discord as much. They're supposed to be coming back in about 10 minutes, but it's still raining, so I like those t-shirts you got framed. Yeah. I do too. I do too. All right. So we're still waiting. It's supposed to stop raining in the next couple of minutes, and then we can get the match back up and running. We've also got Raducanu coming up in the next little bit. Any cards waiting to be opened? Yeah, but I don't have the setup because it's all messed up. So I can't do the yeah, I don't have it set up properly. I'm using 2 cameras for streams. So I can't use one for cards, unfortunately. I wish Eala is playing today. She will defeat Noskova. She probably would have had a good run against Noskova today, for sure. She might have had a chance against today's Noskova. But Anisimova is overpowering Noskova, so I mean, if Eala had played like Anisimova today, maybe. But chat, what are we going to do later? I still haven't got any answers. Who do you want to watch later? Who's coming up later? Hey, thank you, Zan, for the 5 gifted. Who do you want to watch later? Any suggestions? Anything? Or do I call it a day after this? Because I'm still not 100%. Fritz, Nakashima, Musetti. Rain update. Still raining. The other fans also said that she'd beat Anisimova in straights. So, okay. So, Ellen, you're one of those. You're going to be one of those people, are you? Yeah. Best player on the planet. Hadar, you might be onto something. Sabalenka, yeah. Call it a day. Be back tomorrow. Yeah. No, I do want to watch Sabalenka. I wish she was playing Alexandrova. That would have been great. But playing Balic, we'll put Sabalenka on the bill. And then we'll figure it out from there. I want to watch Sabalenka too, so at least tonight we don't have. After tonight, we don't have to choose. Could be a blowout, or like yesterday, or Sabalenka get frustrated. Yeah, I know, right? Oh, God, I wish she was playing Alexandrova though. That would have been a great rematch to have. Oh my gosh. But yeah, we can watch Sabalenka later. It's still raining, but people are walking around with no umbrellas, so that's a good sign. They're drawing the course now. Yep, perfect. Perfect. 1 second, chat. Refill my tea. Yeah. All right, how are we doing, chap? Are we going to hear about Raducanu's match, or is that being postponed? Currently, that is also being delayed. But we are going to watch that too, don't worry. Whenever it starts. In fact, let me just... because that will start at the same time as this. But yeah, we should be back in probably about 10 minutes. Just like the day, we're going to do a double header. No play before 4:30. Yeah, that's like now. 4:30 is right now. All right. All right. So they should be back on court very soon. I think they're just doing the finishing touches on the on drying the courts, and then we should be back. And we'll start Raducanu Schneider as well. Why does Kim Clijsters have her own podcast? Because she's retired and she has time to do that? I don't know. Because she wants to? Why not? Why not? I don't watch it, but doesn't mean it's not good. Doesn't mean it's not worth watching. Go watch it yourself and make your own mind up. I hope that was long enough for Noskova to get into a new headspace. Yeah, I'm sure. I mean, look, no guarantee she could come out here and play terrible, but I mean that delay definitely helps. Mars 1000 should have roofs. So far, only Madrid and Shanghai. How is this the state of tennis? Yeah, I mean that's like every rain delay. That's the same. We go around in circles, so I'm not going to go through it again today. Is Alex and Felix going be a good team up in mixed doubles? I have no idea. I have no idea. We will find out next week. But I have no idea. Um, all right. Looks like it's dried up. Looks like it's dried up. Would you like the righty lefty combo they'll have? Yeah, I think with those, I mean, they could play Irani and Vavasori and lose first round. Like, I think it really does come down to who they play more than who they're played with. Yeah. Rain update, it stopped, but they're just waiting to come back out on court. All right. You just know that the Saudi Masters will have a roof even if they don't need it. I think they do need it because it's going to be hot. They'll need it if it's going to be hot. So. When's Coco playing? She's playing after Zverev, who haven't finished yet. So yeah. People have no concept of how much it takes to build a roof and less capacity. Yeah, building a roof is not cheap, which is why they don't do them willy nilly. Let's play tennis quiz. I don't have a quiz set up. Also, they're going to come back in like 5 seconds. So. With all the money the ATP keeps? All right, we'll do this, guy. We'll do it. So the reason why... So it's not the ATP who build the roof, right? It's the tournaments. The ATP, I don't know, maybe they help. Maybe they give funds to those tournaments, but it comes down to the facility being the tournament's problem, right? So they've got to build, they've got to spend money, they've got to buy it. Plus, they also have the tournament have to deal with the local council, and they have to deal with the local authorities and the government. So they can't just go, hey, ATP are going to spend $50 million on a roof for Cincinnati. That's not how it works. It's not that easy, right? The ATP probably don't care if the tournaments have roofs or not. They're just like, hey, it's your tournament. You do what you have to do. Just make sure it's 2 weeks, right? That's all they care for, probably about, right? I don't think they actually would really care. I mean, yeah, they probably overlook the renovations, but they probably wouldn't be that involved. Because at the end of the day, if Cincinnati built a roof, then the other 11 months of the year, it can be used for other things, right? Like they do with Rod Laver Arena. And I'm sure the ATP would get, the tournament and the ATP might get parts of that, but like, again, it's not the ATP's job to build roofs. It's the tournament's job to pursue those avenues, but also they need the funds. The tournaments need the money, right? And Cincinnati just built a renovation this year. They just put a bunch of money into the facilities and around the ground stuff. And they put a bunch of money into building that tower that they have in the middle of the two courts, right? So I don't think they're going to be building a roof yet, unless they start making more money so then they could pay for it down the track. So yeah. And we talked about this last year and the year before that and the year before that with Cincy. That Cincinnati, you would have to redesign the entire stadium. Just joined. Are you planning on making a Nick video for Tennis News? Yep. I did plan, and then it happened. So yeah, so I don't know. Yeah, apparently Canada and Montreal are going to try and build a roof, but they have to get permission. It's not easy as just going like, we're building a roof. The Cincinnati or wherever, they have the government have to also agree, or the council have to agree, right? So it's not just like we're building a roof and you have to deal with it. It's no, we're building a roof, but you also have to approve it, and so that they can construct it. You can't just do it because you want to, So it's not as easy as just get a roof, and ATP fund the roof. Like it's just not that easy. That's all right. Oh, good. Oh, good. Yeah, I made a video 5 hours ago. Made a video ages ago. Must have just got missed. Just got lost. Rome is apparently actually getting a roof in 2028. Well, they were their plans were supposed to get a roof in 2020. I think, or was it 20? They were supposed to start construction of a roof in 2020. Rome, this is. But then obviously COVID and Italy got hit pretty hard, so they probably cancelled that project or postponed it. And then they were supposed to get one for 2024. But then that didn't happen, and now they're trying 28. So Rome has been trying to get a roof for years. Almost a decade, right? And that's like I think they do need a roof. But they've had to go through like the process of like trying to convince the Rome, council and government that it's worth getting one, because remember, the benefit of getting a roof for these stadiums is that they can be used for other things outside of tennis, right? So Rome can be used as a concert venue, right? When there's no tennis on, right? So it doesn't have to just sit there for 12 months and be used for one, right? So that's the benefit of having a roof, is that you can have, in winter, you can host events that don't have to be tennis, right? So those are the and that's cool, because Rome's roof looks sick though. Like their whole thing looks really cool, and they need one. I mean, Rome need a roof. It always rains in Rome. It's brutal. Every year it rains in Rome, so we need one to get through the tennis. All right, Chad, let me fire up this other stream, because Raducanu is on court. Raducanu is on court. Raducanu has made it. She's gonna play Schneider. Winner plays Swiatek. All right. Here we go. We're backing up. And Schneider on court. We're still waiting for Anisimova and Noskova to come back. All right. All right. All right, what's going on? We're back in the taking on Schneider. We're just waiting for all the other matches to kick off. It's been a rain delay for the last sort of hour, so we're hoping that everything gets back on court and we get started. But Schneider versus Raducanu, winner plays Swiatek, is going to be really interesting. Of course, Swiatek versus Raducanu will be a rematch of last week. All right. All right. Here we go. We're backing up. And Schneider. Did Kostyuk shake hands with Andreeva after the match? Have you watched the news lately? Have you been watching the news? Of course not. What do you mean? This is how I imagine people that ask that question. They come in and they're like, did they shake hands? No, they didn't. Ugh, I can't believe this has happened again. I can't believe it. I don't like this at all. Why do they not shake hands? Ugh. They don't shake hands because their countries are at war. All right, it's simple. It is what it is, and it's going to happen until the end of the war. All right. All right, here we go. Raducanu and Schneider warming up. Last few serves. But no, they didn't. And they won't. They won't until the end. All right. Is Demonor on court? Not yet. He will be soon. He will be in a second. Yo! Thank you for whatever that was. What was that? All right. Thank you for the sunshine. Katakia, thank you. All right. Here we go. Anisimova, Noskova walking out on court. And we're back. Here we go. Back. Do you think some Ukrainians are going to break this pattern and shake hands with someone, though? No. No. I do your own research. I'm sick of doing it. I'm sick of having to explain it every time. Anyways, Schneider to serve. She's serving to Raducanu. As the return goes out by Raducanu, 15 love Schneider. Who's winning this one, chat? I'm going to go Raducanu in 3. I reckon there's going to be a battle. Schneider's going to make it tough. Why is everyone obsessed with the handshake? Because people don't like it. The people that ask all the time are the ones that don't like it. It's the people that, unless they're new to tennis, but most of the people that ask, what did they shake hands, are very angry that they don't. And that's fine. But stop asking. Just, if you don't like it, don't look. When they win the match, we'll look away. Right? Change the channel as soon as the match is over. Like, just... Don't get... There's silly things to get... Like, don't get upset over it. It's not worth it. It's not your fight. Unless you're from Ukraine or Russia, it's not your fight. So don't get upset if they don't decide not to do it, right? You don't need to be mad. Don't get mad. It's bigger than tennis, all right? Relax. 15-0. It's been happening for 4 years. You just got to accept it. Oh, you meant if they shake hands, it'll be a powerful statement, a peace. Yeah, but it's not that simple. 30-15. It's not that simple. Oh, I hate having to... We're not explaining this today. This is not today. We're too busy today to talk about this. All right, 40-15. As Schneider hits it in the net, 40-30. I get it. It gets annoying, but like you said, some are new to tennis. A little more patience. Same with me, not seeing your video in the feed. That's why. The people that are asking in the chat are not Eala fans. All right, don't do that. 40-30. Don't do that. Don't do that. Eala fans are not asking because the Eala fans, they would have asked already. The people that are asking are regulars. I know who they are. I can see them here all the time. They ask every day. Every match they ask. They're not Eala fans. They're not new to tennis. They ask every time. Trust me. I remember the names. I'm good at remembering most of the names. By the way, did you like my Sinner shirt on the wall? Because I remember that you liked Sinner. See, I remember. I got a Sinner shirt when he won Wimbledon. 1-0. I can't get the other ones because they're too expensive, but I'll try. All right, here we go. One love. Schneider. As we're back into serve. Return goes back into Schneider. We're back into slice. And then Schneider comes in, puts it away. Love 15. Love 15. Be a Caboli shirt if he wins the US Open. Those shirts are hard to find. Pardon me. On shirts are tough. They're tough to find. Love 15. But I'll do my best. As the return goes in from Schneider, and then Raducanu hits it. Love 30. Love the variety of shirts. Loved his kid at Wimbledon. People keep asking just to stoke the flames are silly, but I tend to give people the benefit of the doubt. Yeah, well, I've been doing this a long time, and I can definitely smell out the difference between somebody who's a concerned citizen about and asking a genuine question and somebody who's waiting to. The handshake conversation always comes with some extra baggage. It's never as like innocent as it sounds. It's always somebody wanting me to say something so then they can respond and have a conversation about the politics. And I really don't want to do that. That's why I shut it down. Because it's just not it's not that big of a deal. But I also know it always and I know the chat. I know some people in the chat that like to ask questions that come with a hidden agenda. Okay, I know they do it every time. They do it all the time. They're not coming in going, "Oh, they didn't shake hands. That's really strange. Can you explain to me why?" It's not always innocent, and I don't want to have a one-on-one conversation about the state of the world. Yeah. So yeah, that's why I'm less patient with those people. As we're back to 7 days, 30-40. 30-40. And if you are one of those people and you're going, hey, he's talking about me, stop doing that. It's annoying. Nobody likes it. Just talk about the normal things that we all talk about. Why do you have to be controversial or whatever? Why do you have to ruin everybody else's time? All right. Noskova and Anisimova back. 40-30 Noskova. Yeah, it's not policy. Yeah. Yeah. All right, 40-30. Also, Rybakina against the deuce. Yeah, we're here to forget about the state of the world. For the most part. All right, Noskova holds. 1-love. Let's see if this break helps Noskova. I'm leaning towards it will. Like, I think this will help Noskova. At least give her a chance to talk to the coaches and figure out how to go about the second half of this match. We should be all right with no rain for the rest of these matches too. All right, Evander Rybakina. All right, we get back to deuce. As the return goes into the forehand of Rybakina. As Schneider hits a winner, and it's advantage Schneider. Also, Paul and Zverev are back on. Demonor and Feast are back. Everyone's back. There we go. We got through that. That was painless. 30-love Anisimova. Let's see if Anisimova can keep playing the way she was. That's going to be a test as well. Let's see if she can play the same way that she was, because she was playing amazing before. As Rybakina survives, back to deuce. It is a stupid question because it's easy to understand. It's really not that complicated, yeah. Yeah, it doesn't, yeah. That's the thing too. I think most people that don't know why they do it probably can figure it out. You know, it doesn't take, a bachelor degree in, political science to understand why two countries wouldn't shake hands in particular circumstance. But again, it's a shame that it's annoying that people just they use that as a way to talk about their feelings about politics, and I'm like, I don't care. I don't care about politics. I don't care about your feelings about them. I don't care. I just want to care about forehands, backhands, and that's what we're here to just have fun. We're not here to talk about all that shit. Yeah. As Anisimova holds 1-1. So please, if you are one of those people, just know that we know who you are and you're annoying. And you should stop doing that. Just join the conversation and be a part of the fun. Don't bring down the mood. All right, Rybakina, by the way, just can't hold serve. But she gets to advantage. And Noskova 15-love. Right, advantage Rybakina. As the return goes in, the back of Rybakina, Schneider in the net. All right, 1-all. 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 One. All right. Noskova 15-love. As the return goes in the back, and Noskova sliced to Anisimova, who comes in and puts it away. Jeez, Anisimova is just bullying Noskova on the ground. All right. Oh, as Noskova serves. Into the backhand of Anisimova. Noskova back in the forehand of Anisimova. Into the forehand of Noskova. Anisimova forehand to the backhand of Noskova. Anisimova forehand inside out winner. All right. 15-30. I think Anisimova just loves playing against big hitters. Playing against Eala was just annoying, it seems. Paul serving well for someone his height. Yeah, Paul's got a punchy serve, Tommy Paul, for sure. He's definitely got a underrated, some underestimated power. 15-30, Anisimova. Backhand in the net. 30 all. Schneider just asked for the trainer. She has got her knee strapped, so. 30 all, Noskova. All right, 30 all. There's going to find up the line. The backhand of Anisimova. Anisimova the net. 40-30. Oh, my bad. I didn't read the whole thing. You said he doesn't have a good serve. Oh, my bad. 40-30. I'm trying to watch 2 matches at once, chat. Bear with me. I can give you a tip in the chat. If I'm watching 2 matches at once, if your sentence takes up 3 lines of text, I'm probably not going to read the whole thing. Because I just don't have time to watch 2 matches and read 2 chats and read a whole paragraph. So, chat tip, short and sweet, and I'll read it. Deuce. Schneider holds. She's up 2-1. If it's more than 2 lines, I'm probably not going to read it. Or I'm not going to read it correctly. So make sure you're short and sharp. All right, deuce. As Noskova serves. An ace. All right, advantage Noskova. Advantage Noskova. Is Vukov there? I have no idea. I would say yes. All right, advantage Noskova to get the lead in the second. As the return goes into the forehand of Noskova in the net. God, Anisimova is just bullying her. Learn to multitask, Cam. It's not that hard. Well, I'm sorry, Kath. Kath? It's not that hard. You better be joking. You better be joking. Oh, you retracted your message. Oh, no. No. Hang on. Hey, put it back. Put it back. Hang on. I read it already. It's too late. It's out there already. You can't hide. What are you doing? What are you changing your retracted messages for, eh? Come on now. You're like, oh shit, he saw it. Oh no. He saw it. All right, too quick. That's all right. Look, I'm doing my best. Advantage Noskova. Shit. Busted. All right, advantage Noskova. There's a backhand return from, and this over goes long, and Noskova holds 2-1. 2-1. I just realized you're doing two games. Oh, okay, fair enough. Yeah. You thought I was just watching one match in one chat. Okay, that's fine. Yes, fair enough. If I couldn't read one chat, then for sure, that would be pretty bad. All right, 2-1 for Schneider. And Schneider puts away the smash, left 15. To the guy that keeps on saying Alex versus Feast, you are not going to last. You're going to be out of here in 3, 2, 1. Go on, Deb. Get him. Get him. All right, love 15. As Rebecca puts it away. 15 all. By the way, I think Anisimova's asking the umpire something. I can't hear him. But he's asking something. No, that's all right. Kathleen, it's all right. We're just having fun. We're just having fun. All right, double fault. We're back in at 15:30. What the heck? 15:30. As Rebecca serves again. There's a fault. Second serve. Second serve. There's a return from Schneider. Goes in the backhand of Rebecca Schneider. With a passing shot, but Rebecca puts away the drive volley. 30-all. All right. 40-30. We're backing them. Also, love 15. Noskova up. As we get a let from Anisimova. By the way, Paul and Zverev are in a tiebreak in the second. Demon or Fisa on serve in the first. And Rebecca just held 2-0. As a return from Noskova goes in the net. And it's 15-0. So it's all happening. All right. $15-30 Noskova. Chance to get the break point here. As that goes out by Noskova up the line. 30-0. As the return goes the back end of Anisimova, and Anisimova hits a winner. 40-30. All right, 40-30. As Anisimova misses, and we get to deuce. 40-15. Hey, thank you for the super gift, WK. 40-15. Schneider. Was it a backing out from Rebecca into the backing of Schneider? Forehand Rebecca up. Into the backing of Schneider. Rebecca forehand goes wide. 3-2 Schneider. As Anisimova comes to the net, but then the lob goes long. And it's advantage. Advantage Anisimova. All right. As Anisimova comes in, puts away the forehand. 2-2. 2-all. 2-all in the second. All right, 2-2. As Noskova serves again. As that goes out by Anisimova, 15-love. By the way, Zverev is 4-0 in the tiebreak against Paul. All right, 15-0. Nice hitting from Anisimova. $15-all. As Anisimova again, just bullying Noskova in these ground stroke rallies. 15-30. Tommy either going to serve a beautiful ace or the most egregious double fault when the rain stops. Well, let's see what happens. As that's a good serve out wide from Noskova. 30-0. So the winner of this match plays Pegula. The winner of the Raducanu match plays Swiatek. So either way, we've got crazy quarterfinals coming up tomorrow. As Noskova serves. We've got 2 awesome quarterfinals on the ladies' side. On the men's side, I'm guessing tomorrow we've got maybe Caboli's Zverev rematch. Taranti will take on Feast or Demonor tomorrow. So those are the matches for tomorrow. So there's 4 quarterfinals tomorrow. As Noskova in the net, 30-40. So banger matches tomorrow. And I'm guessing it's going to be 2-day, 2-night. So we should start later tomorrow, I think. All right, break point this over. We take the break here in the second. But an ace out wide. Deuce. All right, Noskova survives. She serves again. With the forehand of Anisimova. Anisimova hits it out. Zverev with 5-4 lead in the tiebreak. Or did he win? We'll never know. All right, advantage Noskova. Advantage Noskova to take the lead again in the second. Serving to the forehand of Anisimova. Anisimova in the net. 3-2. Noskova leads. Keeps the lead in the second. All right. 40-15 here. We're back in at a level. Rebecca hits out. 40-30. All right. 40-30. And Rebecca serves again. Fault. Second serve. Into the forehand of Schneider, and then Rebecca hits it wide. No, yes, she does. We get the deuce. Chance for Schneider to get the break here. Or a break point here. Zverev got match point. All right. All right, good serve down the tee. We're back in an advantage. Advantage, we're backing up. We're going to fold second serve. As the return goes in the corner, we're back, and Schneider watches the ball go long. Back to deuce. Great return for Schneider. Back to deuce. As that backhand goes in the net from Noskova, 15-love Anisimova. We're back and serves another fault. Second serve. All right, advantage Schneider. Another break point. Another break point. All right, we're back and survives. Back to deuce. 30-love. 30-love Anisimova. Schneider hits it out. Advantage, we're backing up. Demons down a break. Yep. Free serve of the set. All right, 30-15 Anisimova. Paul and Zverev going 3. Ooh, okay. All right, another 3-setter. As Schneider hits the lob long, and we're back in the holes. 3-0. 3 games all in the first set. As Anisimova hits a lovely drop shot. 40-15. As the return goes wide by Noskova, 3-0. If Zverev loses, who's going to win the title? I don't know. Shelton? No. Sorry, Fritz. Fritz? FAA finally gets his first. That's, yeah. Tiafa. Caboli. All right, 3-0. Anisimova hits it out, 15-love. A bit of serve again from Noskova. And the back of Anisimova, forehand Anisimova, great return, and then Anisimova crushes the short ball. And it's 15-0. All right, 15-30, we're back now. As Noskova, oh, missed the easy forehand. 15-30 on both courts. Schneider forehand. Goes to the front of Raducanu. Schneider backhand to the front of Raducanu. Schneider backhand again. Goes long. 15-40. Raducanu to get this break. All right, 15-30. Noskova serves. Into the back of Anisimova. Noskova forehand. That's a great shot. 30-all. 30-all. As the backhand goes to the net by Schneider. There's the break. We're back in a 4-3. Takes the break. As Anisimova hits a return. Winner, I think. Was that in? It was. What a return. 30-40. Feast takes the first. All right. 30-40. Anisimova to break in the second. That's a bit of fault from Noskova. Second serve. As a return goes up the line to the slice of Noskova. And then there's the forehand winner there from Anisimova. She leads with a set and a break now. 4-3 in the second. Anisimova. Anisimova-Pegula. That has not been a good matchup for Anisimova, but I don't know. Maybe this week she's feeling a little different. All right, 4-3 on both courts. Breaks to Anisimova and Raducanu. All right, Raducanu to serve. All right, 4-3 Raducanu with the break. As Raducanu. Love 15 with a double fault. Anisimova 2 games away from the quarterfinals. As a return goes in from Schneider. And Raducanu puts it away. 15-0. We got a fault from Anisimova, second serve. As Noskova, a return winner. Love 15. All right, nice serving from Raducanu, 30-15. All right, as the serve goes in the back of Schneider. Back into the back of Schneider as Schneider hits it out, 40-15. As Anisimova hits it long as Love 30. Love 30. As Anisimova serves. A fault. Second serve. All right, we're back into 40-30. As the return goes in the back end of Anisimova. Slice Noskova in the net, 15-30. Oh, 40-30. First serve's a fault by Raducanu, second serve. Serving to the back of Schneider. Falling Raducanu to the back of Schneider. As Raducanu backhand goes flying wide. They get back to deuce. And that's a fault from Anisimova. Second serve. All right. 30-all. Anisimova. All. As Anisimova serves again. She's an ace. Anisimova, great serve. All right, 40-30. 40-30 Anisimova. To consolidate the break. As the return goes in the front of Anisimova, Anisimova puts it away. 5-3 Anisimova. She's one game away from the quarterfinals. All right. And Raducanu serves an ace, saves the break point. And she gets back to deuce. All right. Noskova serving to stay in the match. Serving to the forehand, and this over in the net. 15-love. Also, Feast won the first set 6-3. Paul and Zverev at 1 set all. They're going 3. And then, yeah. Got Coco Gauff coming up later. We got Sabalenka tonight. Who else is playing? Fritz. Tiafo. All right, Evander backing up. As Schneider forehand in the back of Raducanu. And Raducanu hits out back to deuce as Anisimova hits in the net. 30-love. Uh, 30-love Noskova. Serving to the backhand Anisimova. Noskova puts it away. 40-love. 40-love. All right, 40-love. All right, 40-15. As Raducanu serves her way to 5-3. Keeps that break. All right, nice serving Noskova. All right, and this is what I was going to serve for this match. Ugh, don't rain again. It's annoying. Schneider serving to stay in the set. I'm just catching up on this match. I can't believe this is on the 4th court. Yeah, I know. I know. We talked about that earlier. All right. We're back in a lovely shot. Love 15. Love 15. Schneider serves again. And it's too good. 15-0. Let's see if Anisimova can get it done in one. She served for the match. All right. Anisimova serving for the match. As the return goes in the backhand of Anisimova. Noskova forehand to the forehand of Anisimova. And Anisimova hit it long. Love 15. Uh, 40-15 for Schneider. She tries to keep this set alive. All right. 30-15, 2 points away. An ace-7-T. I'll tell you, Anisimova has just been too strong for Noskova. What a win. Anisimova might be back. Right on time as well, because she's got a lot of points to defend. Anisimova is back. 40-15, serve. Another ace. Wow. That is amazing to finish that way. Massive serving to end. And she knocks out Noskova and makes the quarters. And now she's going to take on Pegula, who has been a problem for Anisimova for a long time. They played a lot of matches. And Anisimova's going at the umpire for something. Her and the umpire just chirping. What's up? She's not happy with something. Doesn't matter. She's going to wait for the crowd anyway. All right. Anisimova is through. Knocks out the Wimbledon champ. Very impressive. Very impressive. Very easy as well. Like, that was very straightforward. Noskova never really stood a chance. And she is through. All right. Raducanu is going to serve for the set. She's going to serve for this first set. Noskova wasn't feeling it today. Yeah, I mean, she just got bullied, really. I mean, that's and Anisimova just overpowered her. In a battle of strength, she dominated. All right, 5-4. We're back in a backhand. Is a winner, 15 love. As with a forehand from Raducanu into the backhand of Schneider. Forehand Raducanu on the stretch. Schneider backhand behind Raducanu is a winner. That's a beautiful shot. 15-0. As Rebecca comes in, puts it away, 30-15. We're gonna go watch Coco. We probably will, yeah. Probably. We'll see. We'll see how this next match goes. Actually, it might work out well. All right, 6-4. We're backing up. 6-4. I'm just looking at Demonor. Trying to come back. All right. 6-4. We're back, and it takes the first set. All right. All right. First in the bag, 6-4. WTA finals are biggest purse. Yeah, there's a lot of money involved in them for sure. Hope you're feeling better. I am feeling better. My throat doesn't hurt as much, but I'm definitely probably need another long sleep, and I'll be sweet. Tomorrow, right on time for the business end of the tournament. Just when we need to be, I need to be at my best. At least tomorrow we've only got 4 matches and they're all side by side, so we don't have to worry about, or back to back, so we don't have to worry about any of this double header stuff, unless it rains. Oh, pardon me. There are many docs in the house. No, round off. What you did was diagnose me. People hoping I feel better. If I went to the doctor and the doctor said, "I hope you feel better," I'd be like, "Yeah, can you help me with that?" Like, I would hope the doctor would actually give me some advice, but I don't need the chat's advice for help. I appreciate it, but I'll be fine. It's not my first illness. All right, second set underway. Does anyone know when they will be in order of tomorrow? I have no idea. I'm going to guess that the women's match is first, men's match is later. But yeah, I couldn't tell you. More likely, it's probably going to be 1 men's match, 1 women's match at night, and 1 in the day, 1 at night. They could do 3 in the day, 1 at night. Maybe. And it's 15-0. What I do need is I just need to like not talk. And just like sit in silence and I just need to stare into like. Does anyone else do that? Does anyone else like just sit in a chair and just stare into like nothing? I just need to do that for like an hour. It's probably for the best. Like just completely shut down. And just sit in a chair and just like, and then just look around. That's what I need to do. That's what I'm going to do later. All right. 30-0. Schneider trying to get off to a good start in the second. By the way, if you do want to come over, we're going to merge the streams in a little bit, so jump on over. Jump on over to the Raducanu match if you want to keep watching what's going on there. I'm looking at Zverev and Paul's final set as well, and it's basically just meditation. Oh, okay. There you go. All right. And Schneider wins the point, 40-30. As we serve again. And the return goes out. All right, 1-love Schneider in the second. Demon's going to take the second? I hope so. That'd be lovely. All right. 1-love Schneider. As with a serve into the backhand Schneider. We're back in a forehand to the backhand Schneider. We're back in a backhand. Into the forehand Schneider. We're back in volleys. Oh, too good. Beautiful volley. 15-love. Great volley. $15-love. She's improved that so much, Rebecca, in her volleys. And Sabalenka deserves credit for that because she's the one who, if she didn't play the way she plays, then Rebecca wouldn't feel the need to have to improve her game, especially when she comes to the net. So, yeah, it's awesome to see her, improving that way as well. All right, 30-love. As a return goes in the net by Schneider, 40-love. 40-love. Uh, 40-love. The return goes in the front of Rebecca. Rebecca puts it away. 1-all. 1-all in the second. One 1-0. Oh, sorry, 1-all. As we're going to serve again from Schneider. Into the forehand of Rebecca. Return the net. It's 15-love. The Demons up 3-2 in the second. Paul's 2-all against Zverev in the third. Coco coming up soon. The night session's going to be late. Oh, God, it's going to be late. Oh, no. That means the Sabalenka match ain't going to start until late. Yeah, so Gauff Buzkova starts after Zverev, which hasn't even... I mean, that's still going, so that's going to start. And then the night session's supposed to start in an hour. So Fritz O'Connell ain't starting soon. And you got Musetti and Nakashima have to play their matches after Raducanu. It's going to be super late tonight. Night matches are not that compelling. I know, right? It's a bit of a shame that all the good matches are during the day. And look, they have to put the Americans on at night, and they put Sabalenka at night. So, I can understand why they put the schedule as the way it is, but Yeah, it is a bit disappointing that, like, you know, Coco didn't play at night, or I mean, Paul Zverev should have been at night, but it's just the schedule. Because some players have to play tomorrow as well, so they're trying to be nice. But hey, we'll figure it out. All right, 30 all. As it a forehand, all goes out by Schneider. Break point, 30-40. Break point for Rybakina in the second. As we return in the back end of Schneider. Schneider in the net. And Rybakina is up a set and a break. All right, let me just sort out this Coco. So we'll watch Gauff after this. And then we'll watch Sabalenka later. Sabalenka's going to be like way later too. It's a bit of a shame. Yeah. And then the schedule for tomorrow will be less hectic, at least. Be less insane tomorrow, which is nice. Demonors at 3-all in the second, and Zverev's up 3-2 against Paul in the third. Why is everyone playing today? It's just the way the schedule works. It's the only time they can make it. Otherwise, they're gonna have to have like quarterfinals and semis on the same day, and that'd be just too crazy. All right, setting a break for Rybakina. She is cruising. Look, Key's playing Wong tonight as well. Yeah. It's all happening. Fritz, Tiafo, and Tien are all playing. Oh, sorry, they're not Tien. FAA are all playing. As that goes out by Rybakina. Love 15. Love 15. Paul can win this match, but seems to chill sometimes in big matches. Well, he's down break points now, so that was bad timing. Well, good timing. Love 40 for Zverev over there. All right. 15-all. As the return goes to the forehand of Rybakina. Backhand of Schneider, the backhand of Rybakina. Into the backhand of Schneider. Rybakina backhand into the forehand of Schneider. Rybakina backhand goes in the net. And it's 15-30. Chance here for Schneider to get back on serve. $15-30. As the return goes in the forehand of Rybakina. Backhand of Schneider sliced. Beautiful volley by Rybakina. 30-all. Is that a new Rybakina emoji? No, it's not new. It's been around for a while. Just imagine Rybakina winning without serving being good. I mean, she played terrible last week and made the final, so she can do it. 4-2 Zverev breaks. Love the way you comment, bro. Hey, thank you. Gian Romano. I know I butchered your name. I'm so sorry. Thank you. 40-30. We're backing up to consolidate the break. As Rebecca serves. Do I prefer WTA over ATP? I prefer good matches. Like, so it just... Yeah, I mean, it's a weird one. Anyways, Rebecca holds 3-1. Yeah, it's a tricky one because, like, yes and no. It just depends. It depends who's playing on the week. Like, if Sinner and Alcaraz were playing this week, we'd be watching way more men's tennis, obviously, because they're two big guns. But if Djokovic didn't lose, if Fonseca was still around, right? I mean, it's... Whereas on the women's side, if we had more upsets, like, if Raducanu and Swiatek had lost, or Sabalenka, right, we wouldn't be watching them. We wouldn't be watching them because they wouldn't be here, right? So it just depends on which side of the tour is doing better that week, really. And which of the big guns. Obviously, we have other players we watch too, not just the top 10. But yeah, it's just it's just been playing out that way that WTA in the last 2 years has had a lot more interesting matches like this, right? Whereas on the men's side, it's like Sinkaraz or Don't Call Me, and that's kind of been annoying. But at least today we got to watch Kaboli, Hodar. Today's been a tough day because there's the matches that I wanted to watch on the men's side. They're happening right now, but there's also women's matches I wanted to watch too. So it's just like, I would have loved to watch Vera Paul. I might have watched... Actually, no, I'm glad I didn't watch Demonor because he's losing. Yeah. It's tough. I wish Vera Paul wasn't during the day. I wanted to watch that. I'm annoyed that we didn't get to watch that. And then like Fritz O'Connell, I mean, that's not really... I mean, that doesn't really hold a candle to this match, right? I mean, two top 20 players playing and then a top 10 versus a quali. It's like, that's not... On paper, that's not like a real showstopper. The two matches of the day are on center court for the men. Hodar and Kaboli was that one, and Zverev and Paul. So, but it sucks that one of them wasn't at night because we could have watched it. We could have watched Zverev, but it is what it is. But don't worry, over the next couple of days we'll be watching everything. So don't worry. Anyways, let's merge these streams. I forgot that I had this one open. Let's merge the streams. Come on over if you want to keep watching Rebecca. Anisimova wins. She play Pagula tomorrow. See you then. Or now.